Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Virgo weekly money and career reading from December 1st to the 7th, 2025. Virgos, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Virgo's weekly money and career, December 1st to the 7th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hereout for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of December. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Virgo, Sun, Moon, rising Venus. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, money and career, December 1st to the 7th, 2025. Virgos, what are the messages here for this upcoming week? What do we need to know? Money and career, what do we need to know for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, rising Venus? What do we need to know? What is the root of the matter? What is the message here for the sign of Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, rising Venus. Remember to subscribe or check out if you're subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's just one click away. It's free for you. It doesn't cost you anything. And we're trying to reach 50K in 2026. That is my goal. So help me out in my goal to reach that 50K in 2026 would be fantastic. And thank you so much for your support, Virgos. And we can do it. Let's reach 50K. We're just past 45, so I think we can do it. All right. Well, ooh, too many. All right, I'm taking all those. Okay. Lots of cards. Virgos. Let's see what we got. 8 of Swords. 9 of Wands. The Tower. Six of Swords. Judgment. The Moon. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. 5 of Swords. Temperance. The Star card. 3 of Wands. Lots of cards. 7 of Swords. The Hangman. Page of Cups. 4 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. And Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, Virgo. Interesting enough, this 8 of Swords coming up a lot, but right in the beginning. This is a few readings, a couple of readings already that I have done where it starts with the Ace of Swords, feeling stuck, feeling powerless, or feeling you're not seeing the options, you're not seeing the way out, or it's just in your mind, right in your mind, trying to figure things out and not seeing your way out, feeling trapped. But I don't feel like I don't feel like you're going to be trapped for long, because you have the Tower there. So here comes the change. Here's comes the sudden shift, where you're going to be aware and you're going to see exactly what's going on, right? The Tower moment is the moment where we understand, where we see clear, where things have to change, we have to rebuild on a healthier foundation, or we have to be aware of the situation and that the situation is shifting. It's changing, and it's changing suddenly. But, you know, I think that you're in both fantasy land, or not fantasy land, but I mean, the energies you're in, or the energies you projected yourself in a job, in a project, in a business, in your professional energy, whatever it is, it's going to be different for each and every one. You have fantasized this, you have dreamt of this. But to make it happen, or to find something fair for you, that makes sense to you, to make the changes, to come to this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, the job offer, the financial offer, the business success, or the joy coming with the success, the joy and the profit at the same time. And I think for you, it's important, right? Some people are all about money, and it doesn't really matter what the job it is. They want to make the money, and that's what a job is all about. And many people need the joy, working with like-minded people, working on a great subject, having a passion, being creative, and really being happy with our craft, happy with our subject, or the people we work with, or the company we work with. And not everybody, but here it's important. So you have projected a fantasy, a dream, something that you really wanted to do or really wanted to be part of. And I do feel like sometimes there is that confusion of a dream and reality. Well, you're moving into something that's going to be clear, but you have the Moon, the Judgment, the Tower, the Star, the Hangman, Temperance, right? These are all tempo, because you have delays, you have to wait. There is a pause, and there's certainly a pause to reassess, to understand, that certain sacrifices are needed, maybe financially, maybe logistically. It's maybe you're moving, or maybe you're downsizing, or maybe you're having to make a few financial decisions along the way, because a lot of people here are in it for their own gain, their own power and their own gain, and they really don't care about anything else but themselves. So if this is a structure, let's say you're in a job where there's a lot of competition, trying to get that promotion, or trying to get more responsibility, or just try to edge your way in, right, to be comfortable in the day-to-day job and to enjoy what you're doing. It's very competitive. You do not completely trust everybody, right? There's a lot of that. There's a lot of strategy, again, people, secrecy, manipulation, sudden maneuvers within the job. People are in it for themselves. And I do feel like you anchoring yourself in your creativity, in your desires to be in this job, or to be in something that's important for you. Take your time, tempo, and I'm going to tempo my energy as well. It's about understanding, stepping into something that is more important for you, evolving. Evolving is the key, right? Both emotionally, but also having the openness, being kind to yourself, having that confidence, right? That things are going to be okay. If it's not perfect, it's okay. And I know you're a perfectionist, Virgo, but even if things are not perfect, you're learning to value yourself, and there's a genuine healing at the same time, purging, understanding, evolving, right? Awakening and embracing a new journey. It's like recognizing the patterns that in your life that need to be healed, or that need to be, that need to be changed. So when we're in that hamster wheel, we make the same type of decisions in our career, or same types of financial decisions, and we feel blocked, right? So this calls for forgiveness for both of yourself and others, and past situations, right? The purging of the soul, of the weight of the past mistakes, such releasing that karma, starting fresh. And navigating these uncertainties are difficult for you, but at the same time, I do feel like at one point there's a negotiation there, or there's money received, there's money exchanged, and you're getting out of that circle or that dynamic of competition, where it doesn't feel comfortable with your coworkers or the people around you. But just know that this is progressing forward. The work, the effort you put in, the dream you have, even though there are a lot of changes, you have put all the effort in, and it is going to start showing signs of not only progress, but a success. You put in the hard work. You didn't always believe in it. Things keep changing. You don't particularly trust the people around you, right? But you do have the Two of Swords. You have to make a decision at one point. And the decision you're making to address the issue, to choose between, probably have the choice between two options, two financial options, or two directions, right? You are committed. You are working hard. Someone's contacting you along the line to connect with something, to create something, to be part of a new team. You're disconnecting with the past energy. Disconnect. You don't like the offers. You don't like the way people are working. You don't like the dynamic. It's not enough for you. It's disappointing. You're disconnecting. So take your time. Take your time. There is a whole new dynamic here with this Ace of Pentacles, new financial opportunity, new job offer, investment opportunity. It's a real good omen for income growth, and it's also something very, not just profit, but joy, right? So whether it's a financial opportunity in a job, in a business, or finally getting the money, right, that you're owed in a fair way, it's exciting. It's exciting, and you're happy to work with these people. It's emotional for you. It's bringing up a lot of memories, memories from your childhood, memories from past jobs, connections, emotional connections, or past places, companies, locations. There's a lot going on here, Virgo. There's a lot going on. Comment down below. Let me know what this is all about. You're really in between two cycles, 1 and 2. One where there are delays, there have been illusions, you have your dreams, but it's so competitive. It feels so competitive. Where are you working? What is this all about, Virgo? Let me know what's going on. You're working really hard, but there are constant delays, and you do have to, you are going to have to choose between two opportunities. So whether it's, should I stay or should I go? There's this indecisiveness or avoidance of something, possibly about, job change, or contracts, or, again, stuck between two financial options. It's like you're stuck between two worlds, 1 and 2. And here we are with the little Two of Swords. Which one am I going to choose? And I do feel like you're disconnecting from this one because you're really disappointed in them. Him, her, the boss, the company, the co-workers, the partnership, your team, whatever it is. There's a disappointment there. But here we are in this beautiful new opportunity that's promising. All right, let's pull a few more cards because it's a lot. It's a lot to uncover. Let's start with that Tower. No, start with the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower for Virgo. All right, what is this Tower all about? Wow. Okay, so you have the Emperor, the Empress, and the Strength card. 3 major arcana on the Tower. So structure, creativity, understanding, nurturing your ideas, nurturing your creativity, and taking control, being in control. There's a lot of control here between the Emperor and the Strength card. So this is about control and the ability to lead, to organize, to establish systems. So clarity is essential here. Clarity and stability and reasoned thought, right? This is not a time for improv. This is not a time for assumptions or speculations, right? This is the time where now, with this change, so whether this change is coming from you or from a company or a manager or, you know, something like that, someone is taking the lead, someone is taking charge and putting everything back into order to build something that's going to last, that's going to be stable. So whether you're making the decision, I do feel like this is not you making the decision. Maybe it's you to bring back order to your business or bring back order to a project. That's a possibility, but I do feel like there's a lot of energy coming from another direction, your direction, maybe your boss or CEO, or maybe it's a reorg, or it just feels like something, a big shift. And so for you, it's important to control your thoughts, right? To direct your focus and set boundaries. Master distractions and doubts and emotions, right? Put all that to the side. And this is about reasoning and thinking and decision making and the willpower. Willpower meets intellect, right? Are your thoughts in service of your goals, or are they running wild with fantasies and dreams and all that, which is good. But at this moment here, this is about big picture planning, stability, and long-term stability. But on something that you're creating, or you're part of the creative process, or your hard work has led you here to this creative process. So whether there's a reorg in your company, or you're doing a reorg in your business, or this is a project and it has to be sort of scratched and rebuilt from scratch, right? For on a stable, much more organized and strategized configuration. And we have the Strength card, which is taking control and being patient, sort of the calm in the storm, right? So this big change for you, it's important to just remain calm and master your emotions, like measured and emotionally intelligent, controlling your emotions, staying centered in the challenge, and all while setting those boundaries rather than reacting. Calm in the storm. No rash reactions. No impulse reactions. Calm, calm, calm. holding space for your emotions, right? Without letting them overpower you. Powerful reading, Virgo. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on. Is this manager reorg? Is this a company reorg? Is this you refinancing or completely changing your way of deciding on your career? Powerful, powerful, powerful change. Let me change decks and let me go on this. I want to go on the Two of Swords to see what you're deciding. And then we'll go on to the Aces and the Three of Wands to see how this is evolving forward and how you're moving into success. Okay, one more card on the Judgment. Sorry. Judgment and the Moon. Well, the Moon is insecurity. And also indecisiveness. Yeah, you're not alone. You're working with a team or collaborating. Okay. The Star again. Hope and faith is coming back, and you expect a positive shift. Well, things are changing, so you're moving into a positive shift. Again, we have the Seven of Cups. You know, making the difference between illusions and reality with the Seven of Cups. I do feel like this is, you know, be wary of financial illusions or scams, right? Don't be seduced by a quick fix or something that seems too good to be true. Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe this is a person you're working with. Maybe this is promised land. Maybe this is a person that promised you success and money and a quick overturn, or, you know, things that are going to change and happen really fast. And I think you're revolving and understanding where this person was coming from, or that they were offering, you know, what they were offering might be a little scammy. Or just beware. Fact check, back check. Just beware, because you have 2 times the Seven of Cups. And this King of Wands here, I do feel like this is an Aries, Leo, Sag with whom you're partnering up, or with whom you're working, or this can be your boss, or this can be a coworker. This can be someone promising you something and not delivering, or at least not delivering the way they said they would. Okay, so let's focus now on, let me change decks, on the Two of Swords. So this decision, the Hangman rooted by the Two of Swords. Delays, pause, stagnation, to reassess, to understand, and potentially to have to sacrifice, right? To do things differently, to have a different perspective. All right. And so Two of Swords, what's the decision here? What is the decision? Clarify the Two of Swords here, this decision. Again, the King of Wands. Okay, well, there we go. So if this is not an Aries, Leo, Sag with whom you're working, that is clearly in the mix here, then this is you being bold and asserting yourself. But I do feel like this, yeah, we have the Tower again. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like this, yeah, Two of Swords, the Tower, all with this King of Wands. So this King of Wands has to be someone you're working with, someone you're dealing with in business, or this is your boss, or this is, right? Comment down below. Let me know who this King of Wands is all about. And it doesn't have to be an Aries, Leo, Sag, obviously, right? But you're taking your independence from this person, freedom from this person. You're going out to explore something new. I do feel like now you're going to go out of your comfort zone, and that is when the Two Aces come in. The opportunity and the joy to work on something creative, or to create your own company, or just to be with people that you thoroughly enjoy working with. Again, the joy and profit. It's not just about profit and money. I do feel like this King of Swords was all about profit and all about gain and not really about anything else but themselves. So the Two of Swords comes from the change, the awakening, the sudden shake-up. Something is being shaken up to be able to rebuild in a more stable way. And baby steps here with the page of wands, but anchoring yourself in a new financial idea. So you're very curious. This is something exciting for you. Again, a new financial idea or business idea or job. You're entering a new job. It's possible. It's small, right? It's small, but it's exciting. And it's small, but it's a small start, but it's a big potential. And it's really time to explore and get out of your comfort zone, and take that leap of faith, right? Maybe you're relocating, maybe you're investing in something else, maybe it's a startup, maybe, right? Trust your vision. Trust your vision. It's filled with potential. Yes, it's out of your comfort zone. Yes, it might be a little risky, but trust your vision and trust that it's time to evolve. It's time to push forward in an independent way and go out and navigate new paths. Right? It's time, OC, to rethink assumptions, things that always existed that way, people that you always worked with, people that you trusted maybe, or that you feel were there, that promised something that are not particularly delivering. So this is also about embracing uncertainty, right? We do have the moon, which is uncertainty, and but it's also engaging with a career path from a place of openness and curiosity, anchoring yourself in the unknown, which I know not everybody wants to hear, but it's also time to go out and explore without preconceptions. Let it flow. Let it flow. Navigate something new. And there's a certain wisdom of not knowing, right? It sort of pushes you to approach this career path with curiosity rather than assuming. So this is time to stand outside of a traditional path, right? Where you're opening up yourself to unlimited potential. But yes, it's true that we don't particularly enjoy that, the unknown. We don't particularly enjoy not having everything planned out. But that is also how we evolve and how we are curious of the world and how we attempt and start doing things that we would have never done before, or connecting with people that we would have never connected before because we're curious now. And this is about letting go expectations. It's that creative spark that we have before structure and order takes hold again in this next in the new cycle. So rethink what you know and trust the process of discovery. All right, let's see if there's one last message. No, there's, okay, one more. No, then I'm going to take this one. The two aces. Okay. There we go. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. So this is about the big picture, your legacy, long-term financial stability for you, for your family, harmony in your home, you also helping others financially. So what is coming up is really the money here for your stability and your family legacy. Wow. Okay, let's see if there's one last message for the road. This is a big turn in your career. Big turn. One last message for the road for Virgo. Weekly, money and career. One last message for the road. Remember that if you are interested in getting a personal tarot reading, you can join us every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We come on live for live tarot sessions. And if you join membership, click the join button down below next to the cardminds logo. You have a join button. You can click that, and that gives you access to personal tarot readings whenever I come on live. Sunday is rain or shine. We are always there on the Sundays for lives. And sometimes I come on during the week. Right now I'm a little busy, but when I have time again, I will try to come back on Mondays and Fridays. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Virgos, weekly, money and career. No, too many cards. Too many cards. Is it just that one card? Oh, it's this one too. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. There you are, Virgo. So, King of Swords. Yeah, just seeing the truth, detaching yourself emotionally, strategizing, looking at the facts, being smart, being wise. And there we go. There's the offer. There's the new opportunity. There's the fresh new energies. This really has you introspecting. Where am I going? What is this all about? Where do I stand on my path? What are my choices? I need to figure this out personally, right? So this is about thinking independently and taking your time, taking time out of the chaos of the world, of the advice that everybody's telling you, that everybody has something to say about, everybody always has advice and everybody has an opinion on everything. That's taking time out of the noise of the world and thinking for yourself and thinking independently and making your choice independently. So sometimes it's good to just sit in silence with oneself and to dig deep on really who we are and what we're all about and how we want to navigate this and what is the decision you really want, what is the direction you really want to go into, particularly when there's chaos or there's a big change in the company or a big management change or big business change, or you're forced to make changes within your job or within your business. It doesn't have to be about other people. It can also be you seeing the change in your job and having to make a decision to pivot. It's pivot time. It's pivot time. But the pivot is putting you in abundance because this is your legacy. This is your job, or this is your company, or this is a passion of yours. This is not a random job. This is your legacy for you and your family. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for sharing your stories, your energies, for connecting to this channel. Gratitude. Gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Gratitude to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word is my legacy. My legacy. So put the words my legacy down below in the comments section if you want to put your name in the hat for a free reading, or if you just want to empower yourself and push through to positive energies. Put my legacy down below in the comments section. Don't forget to be subscribed as we're trying to reach 50K in 2026. So check out if you are subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, easy for you. Free, and it makes a huge difference. Thank you so much for watching. Virgos, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.